你开了再叫我。哦，有了有了。你按 Shift 之类的试试看，或是 Q。哦，我知道滑行的意思了，是不是我刚刚那个在跑比赛的时候那样滑下去？那你随便按一下，我记得是要倾斜还是什么的，就是那个视角要稍微移动。哦，对对对对对对对，就是这样。你刚刚是怎么按的？你的那个视角可能可以倾斜一下之类的，我不确定。哼，嗯，你先啊，你先玩，我已经关掉游戏了，因为我现在晚上不太能玩游戏，我玩那个会睡不着。你都不会睡不着哦？对啊，玩那个你不觉得？
些不同。
嗯嗯嗯。 对啊，我刚刚在打射击游戏也是这样。
不打。
啊！你看我刚明明就我的准心一直在他身上，然后他没。
而且这个地图感觉好难哦。
那我一下就挂掉。
对啊。
大家好，我是阿 P。最近因为我分享的这个游戏视频也算是入门解惑吧，算不是。
完全两人。
嗯。跳出去一下哦，等我一下。 这个地图有点复杂。进不去啊？进不去吗？嗯，哦，他跳了。
What's going on, you guys? DJ here with another Blanco's video, and I'm proud to announce that I'm partnering with Blanco's Junction to bring you guys more guides, tips, tricks, and tutorial videos. Blanco's Junction is the #1 resource for all things. You guys definitely check that website out. They'll answer any questions if you have any. You'll learn a lot more about Blancos. And we're growing the community right now over there. I've been posting the forums like every single day, so definitely go check it out, you guys. So for this video, guys, I'm going to be teaching you the best way to gain experience in Blancos Block Party. I want to warn you guys real quick. Don't go too hard or grind too much in this game. Unless you get better at the game, then you'll play as much as you want. But as far as experience in Moolah, the Mythical Games team has warned that since it's open beta, they might have to reset the experience and the Moolah that you gain. That being said, anything you buy with Blancos bucks, anything that you buy for the gold, that will remain in your account. That's your gold in your account. But they did say that they might have to take away from the Moolah ones. So I'm warning you guys now. To get be very careful because they have warned that they might have to reset the Moolah. So that's that's a good way to get experience. But even faster way to get experience and less time to actually something to do with you guys. So a lot of activities. That's actually more because it is experience. For example, how much is that of time and experience from jumping the ability. So just to show you guys that's more than that being said, again, when you play the game, you want to play different games. I've been actually hopping on one of those games, experimenting, playing all the different games in the lab. Because honestly, fun. Yeah, guys, I went over the dailies, there's also the weekly, and as far as challenges go, some of the challenges are bugs, so it might not show up as completed. So, I mean, maybe challenges if you have a lot of time, you're trying to grind, you want to go to a higher level of experience. But otherwise, you know, recommend not really grinding these challenges from the start to the end. So, that's the way I would say it. Every day, working at it, experience, really luck, and we'll guys, check out Blancos.com.
对，哦，我这边有一点延迟啊。 嗯嗯，
我像最
嗯。
That being said, anything you buy with Blanco's bucks, so like when you go to the shop, anything that you buy for the gold, that will remain on your account. Any accessories you buy with gold will remain on your account. But they did say that they might have to take away some of the moolah ones. So I'm just warning you guys now, like, you know, if you want to grind to get like the hot dog backpack, just be very careful because they have warned that they might have to reset the moolah and the experience. So that being said, you can get some experience from doing gigs, and that's a good way to get experience. But an even faster way to get experience and moolah at the same time is actually just by doing the daily activities, you guys. So as long as you're logging on daily and doing your daily activities, that's actually more efficient because the dailies give you so much experience. I'm going to show you an example of how much experience I got. I got like 10 times as much experience from just doing my daily activity as I did from like after daily activities completed and still getting in first place and winning the game. So just showing you guys, you know, you can get some moolah and experience by doing the daily activities, and that's more important right now is to just be logging on consistently every day rather than spending up. So I mean, you can every day working at it, you'll get experience, you'll get moolah, and
亮龙还没回来欸。哎，跳了。 在一起解的，你明天我们再一起解。嗯，
These are NFTs stored on the blockchain. You can win them in ranked matches and in a deathmatch tournament called Number 5, Star Atlas. This is a grand strategy game to challenge each. Sword has been on our radar since its announcement 2 years ago. It's built on the promise of steering clear raid dungeons, kill modern from the client with plans for mobile support. Number 2, the sandbox. We can consider this the sequel to the Ethereum. The assets on the sandbox can build and mint. The sandbox type game Big Time is an adventure across Chronomancer, a spellcaster, fungible token. Cards and VIP passes were sold. No release date has been announced yet. Game has gone rogue. This is a story-driven puzzle adventure because it promises a real player role in it sometime this year. 100 years into the future, 3 galactic factions, core of Star Atlas, first, from Unreal Engine 5. And it'll take some time before we get to play it. To the impatient, the team will release a browser-based minigame in the coming months. Stay tuned. Number 6, Skyweaver. This is a free-to-play trading card game designed for PvP battles. It follows the formula of similar TCGs. You control a hero, summon cards into the playing field to fight other players. The first one to drain the opponent's life wins. Where does blockchain play a role? Well, the game has 3 types of cards. First, the base cards are not NFTs. They're tied to your account, not tradable, and you earn them by leveling. Second, the silver cards. These are NFTs stored on the blockchain. You can win them in ranked matches and in a deathmatch tournament called Conquest. Finally, the gold cards. These are also NFTs and can only be won in Conquest. The team behind Skyweaver aims to develop and foster a player-owned economy where players decide the value of the cards. There are no booster packs for sale. Skyweaver will be dungeons, kill monsters, and gather loot. Information on deeper gameplay mechanics is limited to dungeons that offer the most non-tradable common heroes. You can merge these common heroes into a rare one that is stored on the blockchain later that same year. Full release of Guild of Guardians is slated for 2023.
应该就可以直接过了。
Number 8, Infinite Fleet. This is an epic sci-fi MMO strategy game. Fight under the banner of the United Sol Federation to defend humanity against alien invaders. You take the role of a fleet commander in control of large spaceships, reinforced by smaller alien-controlled fighters. Rated galaxy. This means the Liquid Network sidechain. Its native token, the INF, will open stage and has no fixed release date yet. Number 9, Myst. Here's an open-world action RPG that embraces blockchain. Yes, you can still get the MMO and RPG staples. Different character classes, quests, dungeon raids, items on this list. Or DeFi way. You can earn completing quests, selling NFT drops, and more, as you'd expect. Then there's the decentralized finance, or DeFi way. You can earn Myst tokens by buying and farming on land in the game, or buying actual in-game businesses. These open alternative ways to play the game, that of a farmer or a businessman, instead of just rampaging like any RPG hero. Myst is expected to launch on Steam sometime 2022. And number 10, Illuvium. An auto-battler and RPG rolled into one. Illuvium is set on a planet ravaged by radiation that mutated its inhabitants into powerful creatures known as Illuvial. You play as a hunter, and your mission is to uncover the mysteries of this planet. Explore, mine, harvest, fight, and capture Illuvial. This is a freemium game. The free-to-play sections introduce you to the basics. To collect NFTs and access the game in all its promised glory, you need to pay. How much it'll cost you, we don't know. As for player earn, rewards are given to players to complete and win in tournaments or PvE quests. There might be more ways to earn like mining, crafting, or selling Illuvials. We'll have to wait for the official announcements. Illuvium is set to release on PC later this year with a mobile release sometime in 2023. The list doesn't end here. Let's take a quick look at other games worth looking forward to. Mirandus. This epic fantasy role-playing game will be released for Mac and PC. It's being developed by the Gala Games, the company that brought us Town Stars. Battle Racers. Customize your own race car, equip it with weapons, and beat other players on the racetrack. It's currently on early access. Hash Rush. Build, fight, and trade your way to victory. There's no release date, but it's currently in private playtest, and it will be available on PC, Linux, and Mac. Polychain Islands. This is the first of many games that will use the NFT's Polychain monsters. You will earn rewards by working the land and winning battles.
这样我回来了。 嗯
项目有
嗯
Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will talk about 8 new and upcoming NFT games. Before we go any further, do make sure you subscribe though. Let's get into this video. Number 1, Crypto Battles. Crypto Battles is a revolutionary web-based blockchain play-to-earn PvP game launched on the Binance Smart Chain that's available to play from the PC and in the future on mobile devices. The developers have a mission of bringing brand new gameplay and play-to-earn economy to the rapidly developing sector of GameFi. In Crypto Battles, you can play and earn crypto by winning the fight against other players. Before each game, the players will make a bet in the BP20 tokens like WBNB and enter the opponent's search screen. After an opponent with the same bet is found, the game will start and both players will fight it out. After each fight, the winner takes a prize of his bet and the opponent's bet minus project commissions around 10%. More game rules can be found from the links in the video description below. Start playing Crypto Battles now and also follow all of their social media platforms. All links are in the description below. Number 2, Adamant Mine. Adamant Mine is the first ever play-to-earn blockchain game that will utilize a platform and an in-game currency that creates an income-generating deflationary token, which at the same time will enable their holders to... Number 3, Big Time. This is one most highly anticipated in the industry right now. It's an online co-op action RPG created by industry veterans who have worked on AAA titles such as Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Fortnite. Big Time is a journey across time. You can aim to discover the threat that is tearing time apart. The Shadowblade, a half-ninja, part-hacker character, the Chronomancer, the Spellcaster, and the Time Warrior, a melee hero, have all been unveiled. There aren't many details. Dungeons will be procedurally created, and some loot will be non-fungible tokens, according to what we know thus far. Players will also have their own time machine space. It will act as a personal center where you can show off your NFTs and socialize with your friends. A few weeks ago, the community was offered collectible cards and VIP tickets. Owners of the passes gain early access to the game. It's sold out, but you can get them on the secondary market for a higher price, if you're prepared to pay the premium. There is yet to be a release date confirmed. Number 4, Ember Sword. Since its introduction 2 years ago, Ember Sword has been on our radar. It's based on the promise of eliminating pay-to-win mechanisms, which are common in both MMOs and blockchain games. It begins like any other MMORPG. You design a character and begin your journey through the globe. Raid dungeons, fight creatures and bosses, and collect loot, among other things. Integration with the blockchain can take several forms. You can own a piece of property that you can grow, build, and profit from. Avatar skins and other cosmetic items are among the NFT collections. Ember Sword will be played
我等下差不多要睡了，有点困。你今天要几点睡？嗯
的，
嗯
它是直上去的。
嗯，可能会再上哦。 嗯，要找一下原因吗？还是他是用 Cardano？嗯，
Playable on the PC. A PS5 version with PvP evolves. Let's take a look at some of these experiments. Here are 10 crypto games you can play right now, arranged in no particular order. First is Axie Infinity. Breed, battle, explore. At the very heart of this game are digital pets called Axies. Axie Infinity sits at the forefront of the play-to-earn model, where players gain full ownership of the in-game assets. By exploring the world, breeding, and competing, players become active member of the game's economy and help steer development. It's still very early and has a lot of rooms available for Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS. That's underneath. It's built on a peer-to-peer network of gamers and miners, just like BitTorrent. This means that no central server is owned by one company. In theory, the whole online world will continue to exist as long as there are players. Nine Chronicles Sim is developed by the creative minds behind Farmville and Words with Friends. Townstar runs on a 6-day cycle. Every Tuesday, the world map is reset and all players start from scratch. Build your farm, hire workers, sell, and trade your way to become the most productive farmer and valued at $1 million. Townstar's beta version is playable on any modern browser. Number 4, Lost Relics. This is an ARPG following the tradition of Diablo. Components are those we're all familiar with: weapons, armors, and accessories maintained and controlled by the game's developer. Blockchain items, on the other hand, are decentralized. You're free to use, trade, sell, transfer, and even discard them, and the developer can't do a thing about it. Lost Relics is free to play with an option for paid membership to unlock perks. The pre-alpha version is playable on Windows and Mac. Fair warning, player slots are limited. Halfway to the fifth with Splinterlands. Remember how easy it was to trade physical cards of games like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering? Splinterlands is exactly like that, but in digital form. You build your own deck with different fighters, stats, and abilities. Then you battle other players in the arena. For every win, your rank increases, unlocking higher level cards and more rewards. What separates Splinterlands from games like
打機可以賺。
嗯嗯嗯
游戏
嗯嗯
反而不这的开发团队很神哦，是魔兽发的。
嗯，这么厉害。
现在其实已
Ladies
经
and
已经
gentlemen,
已
now in
经
today's
出来的，
video,
其实
we're
不
going to be
用
talking
那么
about the
在
most
意。
hyped up and anticipated game
现在
in
有
the
没有什
crypto
么？
blockchain gaming space. And this game had its very first pre-sale today. And the pre-sale was absolutely nuts. It was just over $300,000 worth of stuff that was all sold out within 60 seconds. And then a lot of it was resold for about 5 to 20 times the value. Absolutely insane, man. So what happened is they have an official partnership. I am so goddamn bullish on Illuvium. I've put almost 30,000 US dollars in staking, but I also plan to add even more. And today I want to talk about some of the reasons why I personally am super bullish and really excited about this project. Illuvium is kind of aiming to be this cross between Pokemon and League of Legends teamfight tactics. There's going to be an open world to explore where you can capture these alluvials, these Pokemon type creatures, and then once you've captured these alluvials, you're going to be able to fight other players in arenas, very similar to League of Legends teamfight tactics, where your strategy and your decision making will make the difference between you winning or losing. Now let's get into the reasons I'm so excited. The first thing is visually, the game, the characters, the models look absolutely amazing, and they're far beyond the quality of anything else currently developing in the crypto space. There are a few like pretty good looking projects, but I don't think anything comes close to kind of the visual detail and cleanness of Illuvium in comparison. And 95% of the crypto projects, if we're going to be honest, look like absolute shit. So I think just on visuals alone, it has a massive head start. Illuvium is also one of the games looking to add
哦，圈 link Bitcoin 的。在它这些新的东西。 Fight for ETH， 这也太简单直白了。你有看到吗？
嗯，
Fight
等一下，我这边又有延迟。
我觉得这个游戏，
嗯，
感觉这个团队在做事。
哦，这个游戏感觉不错，画面很好看。
你有看到凤凰吗？
没有。哦有，哦呦，哦呦，
这我会想。Fight for ETH， 但还没开始，也就是还没开，我觉得还没开始，反正是好的，因为你一旦开始之后，那个价格飙上去，变成泡沫了。但他已经开始卖了，他还没开始就开始。我猜他可能超过1亿台。
嗯，
2.5，买一个还没上市游戏的一个闪卡是2.5块，what the fuck？ 看到
30万，
吗？
2.5以太啊，30万，30万，嗯，
有看到吗？
嗯，
509，
字太小了，
$509。
字太小。
$509，我的发，这是一个还没上市的游戏，
509枚，
可以追。
你要开始玩了？
没有，它是还没上市的游戏。这个游
嗯，
戏还没上市，它里面的神奇宝贝闪卡，我不懂，真的不懂。 white paper。这以后都是有钱人在玩的游戏。
嗯
有钱人还有一开始玩的，
嗯
如果一开始的入手价格没有太高的话，就算要付费，我可能也会考虑。
嗯，
开始。
我在看许博剪枝的
Welcome
新
back to our
家，
channel. We've put together the details of 10
你有看吗？
free-to-play NFT games you must check out. Hit the
没
like
有，
button after
你
watching
看，
the
你可以
video
现
and
在
don't
看。
forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 10, Splinterlands. Splinterlands is the most popular blockchain trading card game with thousands of
Free-to-play,
users
but you
collecting
make
cards and completely
$100
regularly
per
all
day.
around the world. Splinterlands began as Steam Monsters, named after the blockchain on which it was
This is
initially
the game
established in
you can
mid-2018. From any player, and every boxy is charming, distinctive, and occasionally unusual due to the heart of the initiative. The token will be earned by performing fights and other tasks. It will be able to be sold for profit outside of the game or used in-game for a variety of reasons, including purchasing goods, armor, and cosmetics. Fantasy tactics. As NFTs, players will be able to control numerous characters. Depending on the game, the goal will change. The voxel token is at the heart of the initiative. The token is a lot more fun. There's a lot more to do, and it's a lot more community-based. You gather different colored keys across the city to open vaults that reward you with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and uncommon NFTs, with more cryptos to come after the game exits beta at the end of the May 18. Since then, the economics and gameplay experience, it had an advantage over other games in a crypto-based environment. Project Seed. Project Seed was launched to put an end to the worldwide age to play to win MMO. Another way, nobody can scam the system. Not even, for example, players will get shill tokens, Seed's native token, as a tokenized form of shills. Spectators can wager on results and outcomes, allowing for increased transparency, replays of previous fights, and a thorough analysis of each battle. Key blockchain accessories that correspond to their duties. It's a game about enjoyment, raise, and command. Ethermons can direct and decentralized
我觉得这个
to be comparable to many other games.
很啊
It differs in several. Selling wisely, renowned with other people. Enter the game through a sale auction in My Crypto Heroes. Each hero auction begins with a beginning price that is half of the previous auction's closing price for the same rarity hero that was sold. Like additional extensions are ERC 721 and perpetual.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a best of 5 series of professional StarCraft 2. Today it's time for a Terran versus Protoss, and this particular series it was the semifinals of one of the most recent ESL Open Cups in North America. And truth be told, it's played between some of my favorite North American heroes. So spawning here in the bottom right corner, playing with the Red Terran SCVs, or looking at none other than Liquid Clem's main command center, and his opponent in the opposite corner of Romanticide with Blue Protoss Probes. From Taiwan, we have Haas. Now, so when it comes to the ESL Open Cups, I'm pretty sure the only thing it dictates is the server that the games are going to be played on. Although I'm going to make the assumption, right? So obviously if it's like someone from the North American region going up against Europe, it makes sense that they get to play on their home server. But I'm assuming if it's 2 Europeans, I don't know what the rules say, but I'm assuming they can at the very least play as well on, I don't know, on the EU server? Like, why would they play on NA? If they both agree on it, they probably can. Either way, I think this should be an interesting series. It's going to be a best of 5, but honestly, I don't really think this is going to go to game number 5. Because in my mind, right, so I have no idea if this video is even going to make it to the YouTube channel, but in my mind, this is a bit of a mismatch. Not only as far as playstyles go, but also, I don't want to be rude, but also as far as skill level goes. So when we discuss... By the way, there's no second pylon inside of the main base here. Is he going to plant it? I mean, it will be a little bit early for that anyway, but is he going to plant it right here on the other side? I think that's the only reason why we'd be sending that probe in that direction. Alright, we've already got ourselves the beginning of what is probably going to be a proxy Stargate. So when it comes to discussing like the best Terran player in the world, right? I think that title probably goes to Maru right now, but at the very least, Clem's name comes up. So Clem is one of the very best players in the world. He plays about as stock standard of a playstyle as you can, so generally speaking, there's proxy Stargate, by the way. Generally speaking, Clem doesn't really cheese, although he's definitely not afraid to mix it in every once in a while. He's just very good at like playing better than you, right? That's kind of what he does. Also, on the other hand, I mean, he's a guy that can like win against everyone. The question is he going to be able to win against someone like Clem consistently? I would be terrified to go up against Haas personally, because the man is definitely very good. So, Zeld going across, Adept going across, Stargate is finishing up. At this point, the first Marines are out, and they will be able to apparently just barely hit that shield battery over here. Zeld on the high ground, though, is going to try and prevent that, and at the very least distract those Marines for a little while. A couple of SCVs, though, are going to be used here to out-repair this instead. Void Ray will be coming up pretty quickly, but I actually really like this commitment here by the Terran player. Yeah, if it's mispositioned, you can reach it just barely. You should definitely try to pick it off. Alright, so what exactly is Haas trying to do here? Well, he's going for the build that we've... Did he just hit a supply block?
What's that?
Okay, he just killed one of his own workers. He just killed one of his own workers there to get him out of Void Ray out. So what Haas is trying to do here is he's trying to, like, go for, you know, a shield battery over here. I mean, so far the Void Ray apparently is allowed to live. Hello. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to, like, basically back off to the safety of the shield batteries whenever this thing starts taking hull damage, and obviously he can deal a tremendous amount of hurt to the Terran player just like that. He's going for the supply block move so far. In the meantime, though, Terran has teched up. The Romanticide does give you a pretty large main base, so these two structures are going to be quite far out. Cyclone actually, ooh, connects right here. I think that's a kill on the very first Void Ray. Nicely done right there by our Frenchman. He's got to be very careful here. Don't want to overextend. You don't want to run too far away, because Haas, I mean, he's not going to give up on this too easily. Love this. Engineering bay block instead of the natural expansion of the Protoss. So it oftentimes happens as a follow-up, right, is that Protoss will not just sit around on this. They'll actually expand behind it while, like, containing the opponent. Okay, Cyclone gets picked off as well. That's really good here for Haas. Loses another one of those Void Rays. Oh, you don't want to lose Void Rays, man. Losing 2 of them at this point in the game is really, really painful. So, eventually, usually what happens, if they're in Holstis, they'll reach like a critical mass. Be it like with Cyclones, be it with Vikings, or with like, you know, a combination of the two of them. The problem is that at some point, right, you can just simply not out-heal this with those shield batteries. And obviously, if you want to go into the main base, you have to go quite deep. We usually do see the upgrade as well for the Cyclones instead of the Tech Lab, so apparently so far Clem is opting to not, you know, add that on just yet. He can use one of the other shield batteries to try and heal this weakened shield battery back up to full, but I think he's letting go of it. Yeah, he's gonna let go of it for now. Another pylon over there in the back. So he really wants to kill this bunker, right? The problem is that it's going to be really hard to pull it off. Okay, activated Prismatic Alignment, have to try and dive deep, but once more, the Terran player is baiting him a little bit, just trying to buy a little bit of time. And time really is the key limiting factor right here. Oh, dude, yeah. So apparently you can run up the ramp here with a Cyclone and still be in range if you have vision of it with the lock-on ability. That is insane. Clem absolutely wiping the floor with his opponent here in game number 1. That's kind of what I was, you know, I mean, he's not out of the water yet, but this is really nice. Yeah, Medevac is out right now too, and this is where the game gets super hard for Protoss. Sure, he's going to have a bit of an easier time trying to attack the Terran's main base, but he's going to have very little at home. So there's one SCV over here that's been, you know, building obviously that engineering bay on the other side of the map. He accidentally did let that one finish. Probably wanted to cancel that at like 99% production so he could still get some of the resources back later on into the game. This is good. This is good. The problem is, what exactly is Protoss going to do once those Marines show up? He could obviously recall the units, but then, I mean, he loses everything right here on the low ground. So if he decides to recall some units, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, well, there's the recall. One Void Ray gets recall. Is that enough? Shield battery's not done yet. He can start fire down the shield battery here. Okay, that one will get... Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is already a ton of damage, though. Yeah, you know what? That was actually pretty well cleaned up. So, it's not cleaned up yet. It is not cleaned up yet. It was relatively well cleaned up. Only a handful of workers going down so far. While this is going on, though, Clem is still happily building more stuff. Popping out the Vikings, popping out whatever he can, one at a time. Going for the command center as well as a follow-up right now, so he's already thinking about grabbing the expansion, knowing very well that his opponent is not going to have an easy time expanding here whatsoever. The fight continues at home as well here for the Terran player. One follow-up I would like to see as well is whenever Protoss is going to Tempest from here. Look at the SCV, by the way, going to work. The hero of the Terran Dominion. Alright, there's finally another Stalker here as well. Kill it! No! Yeah, nicely done, Davey. Davey the SCV. Actually, I guess it would be like, I don't know. Davey Drones, right? That's it. Just like Simon the SCV. That's a great name, by the way, Simon. Oh my god. What a fantastic name. Anyways. There's finally a lock-on improvement, okay. You know what? This Terran, or sorry, this Protoss army is looking kind of scary. It's just that I've seen this go wrong horribly for Protoss players from here many, many times. Yeah, if you look right now at the army supply count, he can't really afford to scan there. Maybe that's why he's got the second orbital here, so he can try and scan this as well. If he could lock on and then scan, obviously the Void Rays won't be able to fly out of range of that lock-on ability nearly as quickly. So research for those Cyclones is just about to be finished up as well. Apparently he can already start going down right here on the Stargate, though, which was in range all this time. Gonna take a long time before that one finishes. But yeah, I mean, if it slowly gets picked up, it's not bad. Okay. Medevac, by the way, just reloaded itself with a couple more Marines. The two OGs are still in that Medevac as well. Medevac itself is badly bruised, but it doesn't really matter. Apparently we're going back for wave 2. Only one Stalker this time around. Okay, slowly working right down the Stargate, and it's starting to really hurt. Yeah, it will be picked off. One more Void Ray does pop, barely in the nick of time. Okay. Hello. We can out-repair. Or you cannot out-repair this rudder. We can just out-DPS it. Get some Marines and a nice little nuke over here, too. And at this point, I mean... yeah, if you're a Terran player and you're struggling against this build, all you need to do is just play like Clem. I mean, this wasn't a perfect defense. He did lose especially like the first few units maybe a little bit too recklessly, but it worked out just fine. Walks on. Not quite getting a kill just yet. Has energy right now in the orbital as well, 4 scans, but I think he's just mostly using it here for mules. One problem here, I guess, or maybe even like a supply depot. Not a bad idea. One problem here for the... there's the scan. For the Terran player is that he is running out of money. Okay, so there's the overcharge as well. All those Void Rays. They're using most of their time, though, attacking the Marines. The Marines are not armored, so the Prismatic Alignment doesn't really do anything. Clem cleanly defeats his opponent in game number 1. Alrighty. So, what exactly are you going to do now, Haas? Next is also building on the other side of the map. Coming out. I mean, this wouldn't be super greedy, but anyways, I guess it has to make the assumption his opponent's gonna play a normal game and just play super safe. So maybe like a, I don't know, a drop, right, with a couple of Widow Mites. Instead it's gonna be a Raven, so even safer here for Clem. Clem really does not want to die, man. Look at this. Starting up some extra depots as well, making sure that he has those done nice and early, but at the very least that there's gonna be a wall set up and ready to go. When you don't cut any corners though, right, and you try to play a game of StarCraft 2 where you are as safe as you possibly can be, playing against someone who's playing exceptionally greedy is usually a good, like, it's not a good situation to be in, right? So say for example you try and cut 0 corners at all and you're safe against everything, you're basically not safe against greedy play from your opponent. So I wouldn't mind seeing Haas going for that sort of approach. The problem is that he doesn't really know until right about right now. Okay, well, that his opponent is playing this safely. So I'm going to go ahead and take the third. It's going to be Phoenix Colossus, by the way, so we're going straight back to Wings of Liberty. Has he seen the Phoenix count? I don't think he has. This is the most passive Phoenix play I've seen in a long time as well. Both of these guys are trying to outsmart each other. This has to be in favor of Clem, right? Even if, like, statistically speaking, this is a fine position for Protoss to be in. This is what Clem plays all day, every day. This is what he does. Okay. I would love to see some harassment. So one thing you can obviously do here with the Phoenixes is quickly kill the Raven, as well as lift all of the Cyclones and Siege Tanks. And then the Colossi, together with, like, whatever ground units you have, can get a lot of work done. I mean, at this point, there's very little, though. Hello, lift, no? Yeah, that was a bit late. Okay. There's very little here to buffer, though, for the Colossi. There's no charge. There's not really a whole lot of gateway units in general. So I guess this may very well be like a new Haas approach or something. He's got shield batteries. He's just building the big boys. It's like David versus Goliath over here. Okay. At least that thing goes down. I don't think you can push this though as Terran, right? Can you? He does have Stim Pack Combat Shield as well as +1 infantry weapons done. So this would have been a really good push, but Clem, he looks at that army, he's like, you know what? Even though I've been playing very safely this game so far, I probably should not be pushing into 3 Colossi with 3 shield batteries, right? Like, it's, even though there's not much to tank here, with only 2 Marauders in the mix, it can be very difficult to punch through. Now, if you can get the Siege Tanks in a good spot, there's definitely something... Oh, well, this is a good spot. Yep, there you go. Already, though, Protoss is stepping forward, trying to see if he can get rid of those Siege Tanks as well. Colossi trying to target fire down as many Marines as possible. A couple Marines and Marauders come along the side, and Haas, I mean, very nice fight here for him. I say that. I was not paying attention to a little red spot on the minimap. The fight over here was really good for Haas. So he picks all of this up, doesn't really take a lot of damage, and then 1 Medevac. Slowly drops a couple of Widow Mites inside the mineral line. No boosting required. 13 probes end up going down. Okay, so that's a problem. Haas's eco is looking really good, but now Clem starts the multitasking. This is that multitasking that always reminds me of Yun, right? Yun very good at that multitasking and just dropping all over the place. Generally speaking, very difficult to play, especially against someone who's opening up Mass Phoenix. But Clem is apparently ready to continue dealing as much damage as he can. Couple of sentries right here trying to tickle this to death. Those Bio units once again unloaded over at the third base. Another Widowmine drop ready to come in as well. Draining Claw's not done just yet, and this one will not be happening. Bio army over here also gets pushed back by a Colossi. A couple of Widowmines over here trying to see if they can potentially kill some adventurous Phoenixes. Only a couple of I was gonna say only a couple of Phoenixes remain, but no, the majority of them are still here. All right. While this is all going on, even though Clem was pretty late in the third CC compared to his opponent's third base, he has got it up and running right now. We're going into okay. So we're going straight into carriers with disruptors as well as +1 as well as +1 flyers. I like what Haas does though in his playstyle, right? So he plays either super cheesy, either super greedy, or apparently super tech heavy. Like basically there's like weird or like a couple of different advantages you can get in StarCraft 2, and he's playing at the extreme end of things all of the time. There's no nuance in this man, dude. Like I'm pretty sure he either takes a shower that's absolutely boiling hot or freezing cold. He just has like 2 settings on his tab. Like he just goes balls to the wall or nothing. Yeah, I can respect it. I definitely can. I just don't know if it's the best approach. I don't think it is, but I can respect it. I mean, if he gets there, if he gets to a maxed out state, here's a Widowmine drop once again, by the way. If he gets to a maxed out state, it's gonna be exceptionally difficult for the Terran player to kill it. Yeah, so Clem realizes what was going on. Decides to go for a 4th right now. There's a mama ship coming. It's gonna be Colossus, Disruptor, Carrier, Mothership. So there's like, how many gateways are we on? 1 gateway. This is what I mean. We're on 1 gateway. Widowmine drop, by the way. We're on 1 gateway. I want to emphasize how weird that is. Phoenix is now finally getting in some counter damage too. Viking production has started. And honestly, he's gonna need some Vikings. I think Vikings may very well be the best tool for the job here. Alrighty. There it is. Oh my god. There's +2 already coming up too, by the way, so that is gonna make these things so powerful. There's Mama Ship. There she is, dude. A literal flowing city. If this thing was lore accurate as far as the sizing goes in multiplayer, it would cover the entire map. I guess it would also fly much higher than this because, you know, kind of dangerous. So one way to decloak this, I guess, is with EMP, but he's going for Ghosts, probably anticipating his opponent to go for High Templar or something. You think Haas got the memo and knows that his opponent is playing Terran? So he did stim right there. He probably saw the cloak, right? So he must know at this point that it's going to be a Mothership already. Yeah, Viking production instantly starts up 4 at a time. All of these units going to die to, like, the Colossus dies to Vikings, the Carriers die to Vikings, the Phoenixes die to Vikings, the Mama Ship dies to Vikings. I don't think Vikings are a bad idea is what I'm trying to get at. I wouldn't even mind seeing Viking upgrades. There's the 3rd starport. Okay. So Clem also agrees. This is just, I don't think you can push that, can you? He's maxed out, so he can try, but the Disruptors here are super dangerous. Just trying to go in from multiple angles once again. There's so much static defense. Yeah, he is a man of extremes. It's so sick. Alright, so there's the Bio army coming in from the left. This one, yeah, not really working out so hot. Or not really defended so hot, rather. Ooh, even gets the Disruptor there. Oh no, Carrier? Really? No! Are you kidding me? You get 2 carriers? No! Can't believe I misspoke. No, you only got 1. I misspoke. I said it's not working out so hot. You got a full carrier there and a whole bunch of static defense. No, that's pretty good. 3 more carriers start up though. And Haas is approaching the maxed out state. He's only got, hello, can we please resaturate the gas? I think ever since that Widowmine drop, he may have not resaturated that gas. Ooh, that's so painful. Like, look at the mineral count. He's already flying minerals. He doesn't need minerals, he needs gas. Okay, how many Vikings are we on? 19. There's enough Vikings right now to apparently nearly one-shot the carriers. Did I just see like 1 wave, like 1 volley of Vikings kill an entire carrier worth? Oh, no, okay, better overcharge that to try and keep it alive. There's no Storm or anything, right? I think you gotta go with Storm against Terran rather than Disruptors, don't you? Oh my god. Yeah, these Vikings are having an absolute field day. Killing carriers, killing Colossi, killing Motherships. They're just going back and forth. As long as you dodge the balls, I guess everything else is fine. That is what she... No, it's not what... Another command center starting up on the left side of the map. Clem up to 80 workers right now. Honestly, there's maybe a situation where Terran goes up to 100 workers to try and kill this. Alright. I love what Haas does, man. Haas is absolutely one of my favorites.